What is up, party people? It's Dan Hopper, your basement guitar superstar. Today I got a special treat I want to share with you. This is a guitar I've been very, very excited about for a couple months now. Andertons did a preview of this. This is actually my first one of this style of guitar. This is a Fender or a Squier Jazzmaster, and why this is special is it's the shell pink. So this is a classic vibe 60s Fender Special Run limited edition. So you see you got the Squier logo there, and the old school logo with the little wind symbols on there. You got two Alnico pickups, both single coil, even though they're the fat Jazzmaster style pickups. Got your volume and tone, three-way switch. You got the lead circuit here with the two little volume knobs, so that's cool. You got the whammy bar here that's inside the first string. I like that bridge and that saddle piece there. What else? So it is a full scale length guitar, 25.5. As far as the scale length goes, so it's the same scale as the Strat. You got your vintage locking tuners. I'm not necessarily a big fan of these just because they're kind of a pain in the butt to do a restring on, honestly. But this is a great guitar. I've had it for about 3 weeks now, so I'm going to play and get some tunes going for you. I'm playing through a Trainer YCV40 valve amp, which is my favorite amp. We used to sell them at Music Around in Cedar Rapids back when that was still going where I live. So I'm going to play this without the whammy bar. I usually don't use that. I've never owned a guitar that has it on it. I mean, I might give you a little bit of an idea, but keep in mind, guys, I'm a very average guitarist. I just really enjoy playing. So hopefully you guys find this valuable. A lot of you know what these sound like already. Some of you don't. For those of you that don't, I will post or even if you do, I will post a link to Anderton's video they did for this. So Squier came out with the Classic Vibe 60s Jazzmaster and the Classic Vibe 60s Jaguar. Also, the Jaguar is a shorter scale with a single coil kind of Telecaster style pickups or Strat style pickups in it. And yeah, both sound great, and I love the shell pink color. It's totally cool. But anyway, let's play a little bit for you here, and then we'll talk a little bit further. I'll give you my thoughts on the guitar after that. So. So that was the middle position, both of these two together. Let's try just the neck pickup. Now we'll try the bridge by itself here. So notice how the bridge pickup there, even though it's set up a little bit higher, to me it actually sounds a little bit more chimey. I don't know what you guys think. Post in the comments below, but I guess to my ear right now that seemed a little bit more chimey than the neck pickup. So that's pretty cool. Let's try it without the lead. guys, this is a really great guitar. Give me a second here, I'll shut off my amp and we'll tell you what I think about it. So, you all know what a Jazzmaster sounds like. It's not rocket surgery by any means. But, oh yeah, I forgot to show you the tremolo arm. Let's see if this resonates. I don't know if that's resonating enough for you guys to hear it. Hopefully. Anyway, I'm sorry, I turned my amp off here. But yeah, it's got the tremolo arm. It's actually pretty tight. You'll notice it's not moving on me hardly at all unless I prompt it. It's not the screw-in style. If you look at it, it's got the ball end right there. It just kind of goes and hooks in there and kind of sits wherever you want it. Again, I don't use these a lot. It's because I've never owned a guitar that has one before. From a playability standpoint, I think I'm very impressed with Squier recently. I'll be honest with you. I used to be a huge Fender snob. I would refuse to play anything that didn't have Fender on the headstock. This guitar and one other one that I just bought a couple months ago changed my mind on that. We'll do another video on this guitar, but this is the new Paranormal Series Tornado, Squier Paranormal Series, and you know, both of them just kind of blew me away with how good the quality is on these. I remember mid-2000s when I worked at Music Around, the quality on Squier was awful. You'd always have frets that were coming up off the fretboard. They'd be sharp. They'd tear the crap out of your hands when you're playing. This is really smooth. This is kind of a little bit more mild C-shaped neck, I would say. It is a Steve-shaped neck, but to me it's not super thick. It almost has a similar feel to like some of the late 90s, early 2000s Made in Mexico series guitars. Like for instance, I have a Tornado, Fender Tornado that's made in Mexico, that it has a very similar neck to that. It looks super glossy, but it's actually not. It actually plays really quick. It's not something you're going to be able to shred on by any means. So it's not like you're playing a Jackson or something where the neck is paper thin, but compared to, you know, most stuff. But it's definitely a guitar you can move around on and solo. And for the price, I mean, these are $399.99 plus tax at Guitar Center. I believe them and Andertons are the exclusive carriers on those. I'll have to double check on that, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, for the money, if you're looking to upgrade, if you're a beginning guitarist and you really love the sound of these, the nice thing about Jazzmasters, I can't talk today. The nice thing about Jazzmasters is they are very warm sounding. You guys probably noticed that a little bit. Part of that's the amp I'm playing through too, has a warmer sound, but these guitars in general just have this warm, chunky, jazzy sound that I absolutely love. This guitar, I wasn't sure about at first, but it grew on me. Anyway, if you're a beginning guitarist and you're playing like a Squier Bullet Strat or Affinity or something like that, you're looking to upgrade to something that's going to give you a little bit more versatility and some warmer tones and allow you to gig, I would say this is a giggable guitar. And maybe I made up a word there, but I would play live with this guitar with no shame. The only beefs I have with this one, I don't like the fact that, and I know this is common on all Jazzmasters, I don't like the fact that the plug-in for where the cord goes into is right in the front of the guitar. That's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. I feel like you'd be better suited having a right angle cable, but if that doesn't bother you, then it's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal breaker for me, but it's just kind of a pain if you're going to put this down someplace or you bump into something. It's a little bit harder to lock it into your thing, and it kind of beats the crap out of your cord there. The other thing is I don't like the tuners. Those are a pain in the butt to restring if you guys have ever had to deal with those before. Other than that, this is a great guitar. If you're looking either for an upgrade or just a nice, good Jazzmaster that's decent quality for $400, I mean, this is top of that price range, I think, in terms of quality, at least for the stuff I played. And I play stuff in guitar shops all the time. But I mean, I'm definitely proud to have this guitar in my collection, and I would not hesitate to play this live. Plus, you can't argue with this color. I mean, the pink is freaking amazing. But if this doesn't suit you, again, they make it in Daphne Blue and Surf Green. Make sure you get these while you can, though. Again, they're a Fender special run. Usually that means they're only going to make this color or this style with this configuration for a year, maybe 2 tops, and then they quit making it. I haven't ever seen this shell pink until this year. I know that much. But anyway, guys, it's a great guitar. On a 1 to 10 scale, judging based on other guitars in this price range, I would give this a 7.5 or 8. Definitely a solid offering. The other thing about it is you're not going to be able to fit this into a standard Fender case, something you would put like a Tornado or a Strat in. You're going to have to buy a specialty case for this or have it in a gig bag. The cases for these are ridiculously expensive, but they're worth it to protect your investment on. Trying to think of other stuff. Oh yeah. So some guitars, if you look at like the Tornadoes, for example, you can't find for, you know, less than $800 now. It seems like on Reverb. Now, granted, that's the Fender ones, but Fender special run stuff, even the Squier stuff, that special run seems like over time it goes up in value quite a bit. So that might be something else to consider with this. Like if you want to buy one of these and just sit on it and hope it gains value. I'm not an expert on that by any means, but I've bought like 3 or 4 guitars so far that I just wanted because they were cool, and all 3 of those have gone up substantially in value since I bought them, and I had no idea. So, but that's the other thing that attracted me to this is it was a special run limited edition, so that to me says ding 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 eventually. But I mean, I'll play this one enough, but I don't think I'll beat the crap out of it, obviously, because I'm not gigging or doing any of that. But anyway, guys, great guitar for the money. If you have the $400, you're looking to get a guitar for your kid for their birthday or Christmas, you definitely cannot go wrong with this. This is something they're going to be able to play for a long time until they upgrade to that, you know, $2,000 or $3,000 instrument or $1,500 or whatever. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm going to try and do more videos in the future like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.